So the DR white strings are in. They're a little more subtle than I thought they would be, but that's okay. I think it looks great. I clean the fretboard. I use this Dunlop fretboard cleaner. I highly recommend. I love this stuff. It totally rejuvenates this rosewood, brings out all the grain and everything. So every time I change strings, I hit my fretboards with these, and then a little polish. I also used Dunlop as well. So anyway, I got one of those string kit Dunlop packs a while back in the day. So just going through that. So yeah, here it is, the Dean from Hell with white strings. Back to normal gauge. It feels way better with normal gauge strings. This guitar, isn't really designed for drop tuning or lower string gauges and stuff like that. I think it has to do with the fretboard and just how it's a compact fretboard. It's not like a jumbo size fretboard. So the smaller string gauge just gives it more area to dig in, to where it's not going to be as fretty of a sound. So yeah, this is sounding a lot better now. New strings always sound good, but I think it's nice and intonated well. I loosened up the springs a bit, or the screws that hold the springs in, and basically the way I do it is you keep these loose as you're tuning, and you get it to where you're tuning to, right? It's in drop D right now, and then basically you see if it gets tighter or looser once you have it in tune, and based on that you tighten or loosen those screws. So anyway, it's sounding good, it's looking good. Shot a dime bag again. Rest in peace, we love you. And yeah, let's keep on rocking. See, the higher strings, they tend to disintegrate a little bit because there's not much surface area for that paint to stick to, so it kind of just flies off, and which is not a big deal, but it does get a little, the texture of it gets a little in the way sometimes, just as far as like shredding up top on the high notes, I noticed, but overall pretty fun. So anyway, yeah, just the string tension is a lot better now that some standard size strings are back on this guitar. It's kind of what this kind of guitar is geared towards, kind of just that thrash metal standard stuff, Dimebag, Metallica, just with dive bombs galore, of course, on top of it. And here's that beveled neck, the kind of shaved down version of the normal Dean neck that's usually pretty round. Here's the serial 166, first gen. I know they made a second run of these later on, but this is the first one. I got this around 08, 09, I think. So anyway, it's a pretty guitar. It's fun to play. I love the balance of it. You can kind of just put that lower horn in between your legs when you're sitting, and it makes for a good classical kind of position. And then, of course, standing, it just has a good balance. With no neck dive or anything like that. Here you can see that white dust from the strings, but not a huge deal. It cleaned up pretty easily. But here are those Diodarios that I have on there now, and they feel pretty good. So I'm liking those. They complement the guitar well, because I was just running into just the limits of this guitar with those lower gauge strings. So back to like standard stuff, which is what I need to practice anyway, so it works out. this is my little outro here. So that was the Dean, and I like it. It's just you can really get it to sing at a certain point with the MT2 metal zone, just upping that gain just to get this Bill Lawrence pickup singing with the whammy bar, and you get everything tuned on some nice strings, some standard gauge strings will do you best. So yeah, it just it feels good, and it's a smaller fretboard size than say like my Ibanez guitars, but it just it makes it funner to play. I don't know if it's as small as like say a Gibson fretboard, but anyway, it's just the playability is really nice. They did a good job on it. It's a nice piece of rosewood that they put on that. I just remember having to clean it up pretty good, but every time I play it, like, or clean it up and change the strings, I keep on just it, like, you know, I just appreciate it that much more, right, I guess. So anyway, just wanted to share this and give you guys a taste. The yeah, the channel is taking off, so come on with it. All right, later.